There's no doubt that Mahmoud Ahmadinejad can pull a crowd. Tens of thousands of people packed this Tehran square to show their support. They insist he won this election in a fair fight.
I mean, everybody can accuse the other party of cheating, okay? But the fact is that, cheating, okay, 1 million votes would be cheated. Accept that. 2 million, but not 12 million.
And they were scathing of anti-government protesters who've taken to the streets in recent days.
They were behaving like animals.
But opposition demonstrators are just as vocal. They're furious with the landslide re-election of President Ahmadinejad.
It's been rigged, and they changed all the results for themselves, and that was one big shroud.
Once again, riot police were out in force, trying to break up the protests. They're under orders to stop foreign television news crews from filming. Police repeatedly fired tear gas into the crowds. At least one police officer was injured in the clashes. And for a second night, protesters were lighting fires. Mahmoud Ahmadinejad played down the protests. He likened it all to a soccer match, with the protesters behaving like the fans of a losing team.
Speaking of legitimacy is not appropriate. How do you come to the conclusion that the people do not accept the election results? Did you contact 40 million people?
But international observers fear worse is to come.
Will there be a Tiananmen Square type crackdown? If there is a Tiananmen Square type crackdown, what can and will President Obama do?
It sure looks like the way they're suppressing speech, the way they're suppressing crowds, the way in which people are being treated, that there's some real doubt about that.
The losing candidate, Mir Hossein Mousavi, has called for this entire election to be annulled. But that seems very unlikely. Here in Iran, the last word always goes to the supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. And he's described this result as a divine blessing. Ben Knight, ABC News, Tehran.